Y'all, I just sat here and filmed a Nadine, sorry about that, y'all. I just sat here and filmed a Nadine West box, and I've got crap. I'm just gonna put you in this camera stand because I need my hands to talk. Somebody made a comment. I think it was Tyler's mom said she had watched one of my videos, and if my hands got cut off, I couldn't talk because I talk with my hands, and I talk with my hands. I've got crap everywhere, y'all. This is my last day before I get back on my diet. So what do I have? Orange juice, my true love, y'all. I could drink gallons of orange juice, and I could eat shit tons of cherries. How about you get it in your mouth, crazy? I love cherries. But I just got through filming Nadine West. I'm hot. My back is going heifer if you don't. My chest is hurting, y'all. Am I having a heart attack? I've been a little bit stressed out. Nothing, I mean, like, stressed out for me. Let me tell you, this has been a crazy, I'm getting my medicine out to take while I sit here and run my mouth because my back is going, heifer, if you don't sit down or take some medicine, I'm going to start crying. So I'm going to take some medicine. Shoot, my chest is hurting right there, like right there behind my boob. The hell is that about? Yeah, I've been stressing out. Let me tell you why I've been stressing out. Look, y'all, this is the way I take my Advil. I don't always do it like this. I did it like this to take on our trip because we flew. And I hated hearing it rattling around in the box. I take 3 Advil every day. I take three times a day. I don't like doing that, but what do you do? All right, that's it. That's all. I'm gonna take this aspirin. I'll take that aspirin because I don't know why my chest is hurting. I don't want my big old ass to be trying to die up in here. Because I'm alone. Eating some cherries, drinking some orange juice. Y'all. Oh, fuck. Y'all. I made tears come. I hit my, like I slung my hand in hard, and I have carpal tunnel syndrome, or whatever you want to call it. Carpal tunnel, what is that called? It's not syndrome. Carpal tunnel, where, you know, right here, it's in this hand the worst. And that's funny because that ain't the hand I use. I'm right-handed, but y'all, I hit it right there on this chair arm. You see, it brought tears to my eyes. Ugh, that hurt. I've been working on cakes. I've been doing a lot of cakes, and when I work on cakes, that hurts so bad. What was I saying before that? Oh, I took an aspirin because I don't want my fat ass to sit up in here and die. I filmed a Nadine West. I got to edit that. Let me put this down. I got y'all in the holder because my back is screaming. I hate to keep complaining about it, but it's just real life. It's just the way it is. Y'all, this is why I've been stressed out. I'm sorry if y'all don't like to see me eating these cherries. I quit trying to spit the seeds. Y'all, you know, if you watch our vlogs, I'll put my cherries up for now. If you watch our vlogs, you know, we didn't catch one possum. We've caught, did I tell y'all that? I can't even remember. We caught 2 possums. We found this little tiny baby possum in our house. So we were like, okay, all said and done. How did we know there was another one? Oh, yeah, my brain. We saw the cat, there were like a few little stray pieces of cat food laying in the floor. Well, our cat doesn't do that. She doesn't make a mess. So we went, I thought we caught the possum. What's up with that? That's how we knew. Well, we didn't, that's not one of the reasons we knew there was a possum. We have a couple of, like, from my bedroom and that living room over there up into the rest of the house, there's 2 steps up. And so Dan, it was dark, the house was completely dark. He went to step up those steps and he thought it was a rat, y'all. And because we don't have mice, we have, well, that's including the tail, you know, it's big. We have rats. So, I don't know if that's just our area. It's not just our area. It's the joys of living in an old house, you know. I don't know why it attracts. Anyway, so what? Anyway, he went to step up on that step in the night. The lights were all out. Well, we know now that it was the baby possum and it just didn't see Dan. It didn't move. Like a rat will take off running. You know, you won't catch a rat. But it didn't take off running. And Dan said, you know, I don't know. Like if that's a rat, is it sick and that's why it didn't run? Is it, you know, is it hurt? You know, anyway, so we were still at that point thinking it was a rat. And so he put out the big, you know, rat traps like that. I know that's gross, but you know, hey, I don't like rats either. That's gross. That's gross. So it's possums, but I'm not trying to say it's not. Well, we didn't never catch anything. Thank God. I would have died if we'd have killed this little possum. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like I would be okay with it killing a big old rat, but I wasn't okay with it killing a baby possum. I don't know. Anyway, so, but we didn't ever catch anything. So Dan said, well, let me just put this live trap out because, you know, don't everybody have some live traps? We got 4 or 5 live traps stacked up here behind the house. So he put out a live trap in the house. Put some cat food in there, and sure enough, I had got up and gone to the bathroom at like 4 o'clock one morning, and as soon as I got laid back down, I was like, boy, I think I heard, like I'm not sure what that was I heard, but I think, like I would swear that was that trap, but I was like, I'm not getting back up and going back in there and looking. So when Dan got up, he found it. It was baby possum. So we thought, okay, caught the possum. The very next night, I think is when we saw the cat food strung out again. And we were like, you know, surely there's not 2. Surely. Well, we were wrong. He said, because we left, the other little possum was still in its live trap. Because I was scared to do anything with it. Except I put some food in there for it and gave it some water and all that kind of stuff. So the very next night we set another live trap and we catch another even tinier possum. So I mean, if they're siblings, one's the runt because it's teeny tiny. So now we have 2 baby possums. Dan built them a pen, cage, whatever you can call it back there. We have 2 pet possums. And so since we're dealing with these, we kind of see how they act. Well, I have a big clear bowl in there with them, and that's what I would fill up with water. And I got to noticing, them's the nastiest eating. Like when they eat, they drop stuff out of their mouth or something because their water is disgusting every day. So every day I go out there, change their disgusting water. Well, then, because when we caught that second one, it had poop all over its tail. Like it had poop. Its tail was covered in poop. Well, I noticed when I go back out to change this water, it's sparkling clean. They're bathing in that water, y'all, and shitting in the water when they bathe in there. It is disgusting. Y'all still have this sore kind of, I don't know what is going on. I'm falling apart. It's much better. It's not well, but it's much better. But this one has lasted longer than I've ever had one last. So where am I in the story? So we realize they're bathing in their water, which I mean I don't care if that's what they want to. I mean I'm glad they want to be clean or whatever. So I just go change their water out every day, and so we go on vacation. Now, we leave the cat here. We fill up, we normally only have one litter box, but because we were going out of town and we wouldn't be dumping it every day, we went and got another. So we have 2 litter boxes. And we put her food down, and we put, like I took a big clear bowl. She has, like, her food and water bowl are those pet stainless steel ones or whatever. So you don't really, like, I don't really see the water, if that makes any sense. But I had left a big clear bowl for while we were gone. We came back, and that water was kind of, in the clear bowl, I didn't really pay attention to it in the silver bowl, was like kind of dirty. And I thought, did she, like, cause you know how like when a animal that eats dry dog food, they'll drop it back out of their mouth into the water, and then it makes the water kind of gross, you know, if you have had pets. So I kind of thought, well, that must be what it is. The next morning, we get up after we get back off vacation, and no, that water is filthy. So we instantly know we have a possum coming in the house, bathing in the damn cat's water. That, y'all, it is so disgusting. I don't know. We thought they were coming in, like, we thought that might be what was wrong with our air conditioning, because if you follow us, you know, our central air conditioning had gone out. And we thought, well, maybe that's what it is. Maybe they've, you know, something about the central, I don't know. Anyway, I don't think that's what was wrong with the air condition. And we didn't find where they were coming in around the air condition, like the vent and stuff. We don't know how they're getting in. There's no sign of them coming and going anywhere in the house. I don't know what's going on. So here, this is why I was stressed out this morning. Oh, and on top of this, I think we've got fleas because of the possums, because we've had the cat for 11 years and we have not had fleas. Well, all of a sudden we started seeing fleas. Like, we would walk, and there's no carpet. We don't have carpet. In that bedroom over there, where we've been sleeping, there's carpet, but the cat doesn't go in there. And there's not been fleas over there. They're in here on the, like, where there's no carpet. So we sprayed for fleas before we left. I went and bought some stuff, but we didn't put it out because we knew that we'd be leaving the cat here, and we don't want her to get sick from the flea medicine. So last night, Dan decides it's time to, he'd already sprayed, like, the little cat lives like in the front, we call it the front living room. She lives up there. She don't go all over the house. She just stays up there. So he sprayed everywhere but that room up there. Fleas gone. Good deal. I think this is before we knew there was a third possum. I assume it's 3. Hell, it could be 10. I don't know. So last night he said, okay, tonight we're going to put her in here with us in the bedroom, and I'm going to spray that front room up there. Cause look, I'm not trying to have no fleas. I'm not trying to have no fleas. So we do that, put her in the bedroom with us, and she's loving it. Like, 'cause she don't normally sleep in there with us because she wakes us up 1,000 times a night. I don't know why. The door could be standing wide open. She could leave if she wanted to. No, she just wakes us up. So we don't let her sleep with us. We don't let her come in our bedroom. And after last night, she ain't never coming back nowhere near me when I'm trying to sleep. Y'all, we didn't go to bed. I went to bed, I think, probably about 1. Well, Dan had been asleep, but because of the cat, she woke him up, and then he couldn't get back to sleep. I think he said it was about 2 or 3 before he got back to sleep. And so she's waking him up, both of us. She's, you know, randomly messing with both of us. But we don't really want to let her out of there because we know we've sprayed up there, and I don't want it to make her sick. So Dan gets up, and he's like, look, you're going to get your ass out of here. I've already tried to throw her out once. I went to the door, opened it, and to throw her out, and she jumped back up over my shoulder and got back in the bed. And I was like, okay, you better lay your ass down. So anyway, Dan has had it, and he's like, she's out of here. So he gets up and just goes and opens the door, hoping she'll just leave out on her own. And he what woke him up was she was scratching on the bed. And anyway, he gets back in the bed. Y'all, she had peed on top of the cover. Thank God it had not gone down into the, it was still in, because we have a really nice quilt for a bedspread. Let me tell y'all guys, if you ever, look, I cannot stand the cat piss smell. I cannot stand that smell. I can smell it, y'all. Anyway, I've gone in search, because one time I had one of my dresses, I had taken it off in the bathroom to take a shower. This was years ago, because she's just not bad about peeing on stuff. She only will pee in the litter box. But I don't know, some years ago, she had peed on my favorite maxi dress. And I didn't want to throw it away, so I searched and searched and searched until I found something that takes that cat piss smell out of something. Because even just I washed it 5 or 6 times, I could still smell that musky smell. Ugh, I hate it. So anyway, I found a product, and I'll go get it in a minute and show y'all what it is in case you have this problem too. So she pees on our bed. We both jump up screaming and hollering, trying to strip it off the bed before it soaks down into the bed. Thank God we caught it while it was still just in the bedspread. So, because I don't want to smell it, I don't want it to, because my bedspread is white, and it's a quilt. And so I go get it's a bleach for colors. I'm not sure what the name of it is, but I'll go get the bottle in a minute. So I pull the bedspread out, pour this stuff on it where she's peed, and y'all, she peed a giant spot. I pour this on there so that, she don't ruin my bedspread, so that it's, because I knew I can't wash it in my washing machine because it's so big. I have to take it to the laundromat, and that machine that washes 6 loads of clothes at once. Well, it perfectly fits my big old quilt for my bed. So I have to go up there to wash it. So I put that on there because I knew I couldn't wash it, because normally I would have just thrown it in the wash last night when we found it this morning or whatever. So I knew I wouldn't be able to wash it until today. So I put that on there. So we haven't had sleep. And literally when who has extra cover? So by the time I get all this extra cover found, the alarm goes off. It's time to get up. So we haven't had sleep. We've been on vacation. I had a cake to make when I got back. It's been crazy. We got possums pissing in the cat water. Not pissing. We got possums bathing in the cat water. We got cats pissing in the bed. Y'all, no, that is not gonna fly at my house. No, nobody gets to pee the bed. I don't pee the bed, and nobody else is gonna pee on my bed either. No. That was a long story. I've been talking for way too long, y'all. Okay, guys, I went and got the stuff that I was telling you about. It's called Chloralene, and the reason this works, you can bleach the cat smell. I've used vinegar. I used everything. I looked it up online. Everything it said to do, I did. But this works because it's a peroxide base, and you need something that will counteract the acidity or whatever in her pee, in a cat's pee. I can't remember now, but I looked it up, and you have to find something that will break down. You don't want to just mask that smell. You need something to break down that I don't know, it's ammonia, whatever it is in their pee. This stuff right here, y'all, it's by, I don't know who makes it, but it's called non-chlorine Chloralene stain remover. I'm trying to read it backwards. This right here is heaven. And I'm guessing probably this, I would think that OxiClean or whatever that product is, that would probably work too, because I believe it is peroxide based. But this right here, guys, and I can only find it like at certain Walmarts. Not even all Walmarts carry it, or like grocery store that's like just a grocery store, it doesn't carry it. You have to really, you know, search this stuff out, but it is heaven. If you need a smell removed, especially cat pee, this right here will take it straight out. You won't even like I can, like my senses are like crazy good, and I can smell like that musky. Even if you, like, I remember washing that maxi dress like 6 or 7, 5 or 6, a bunch of times. I had treated it like with some stain stuff. Nothing worked. I could still smell that like musky smell in it. This doesn't, this gets every bit of it out. So if you have that problem, get this. It really works. I feel like I'm making a commercial. Chlorline, if you want to sponsor me, I'll be glad to. I would be happy to, because I do believe this is like one of the best products on the market if you have cats and need to deal with that smell. So that's my commercial for Chlorline. Buy Chlorline. It's great. Call me Chlorline. We can work a deal.